This is a kind of another one of those crappy who gives a care games, to be quite honest. Washington and Miami. Washington wins in OT on a field goal, 16 to 13. And there were some interesting parts to this game. Trent Green played well. Well, just solid football. He had a touchdown, protected the ball, was relatively efficient, in spite of no running game, which is another point worthy of addressing. Neither Ronnie Brown nor Jesse Chapman could do jack. To my surprise, Chris Chambers and Marty Booker. Chris Chambers was actually playing quite well out there. Matched up against Sean Springs for most of the game, I would assume. We didn't really get to see Ted Ginn in this game, but I don't know what he's going to do. He actually had one carry for 7 yards, and I guess he never caught anything. So, Cam Cameron said we were going to love this guy on punt returns, so I don't know if he actually returned any punts today, but apparently he didn't have the big impact that they were hoping for. So Miami kind of slow offensively. Defensively, there's a little bit to talk about. You had 2 interceptions and a general solid stopping of Jason Campbell from being effective. Kind of had a hard time against the run. But, and Antoine Randle kind of ate him up, which is rare. I knew Randle was a solid player, but I didn't know he was that good. And I know this could also be, a fluke game, but really solid game by Randle and that Hail Mary thing at the end where he got tackled at the 3. I just couldn't stop laughing when I saw that highlight because I thought he got it in. I thought he was going to do it. That would have been a real play of the week. But again, for the Miami defense, Zach Thomas, 13 tackles and a sack, continues to, build up those Hall of Fame caliber numbers. Jason Taylor opens the season with an early sack and forced fumble. He's well on his way. That Miami defense is looking pretty sharp. But today, they were able to stop Campbell, but not the run. Portis and Betts teamed up for 160, for almost over 150 total yards and a touchdown by Portis. I think this was pretty much a toilet bowl kind of game. I don't think either of these teams are going anywhere. We just saw some solid play from both sides, taking advantage of the other team's weaknesses, in my opinion. And maybe I'm wrong. I'll give credit to Washington. They did win the game. They outlasted Miami. But to me, this was a poorly played game by 2 poor teams. I don't have anything really exciting to say about this game except that Hail Mary was epic. And, tipped, caught at the 3, and it's got to be so frustrating when you don't actually get it in. Actually, one quick note about the Washington defense. London Fletcher, looking sharp, 12 tackles. And let's not forget Rocky McIntosh. They like this guy in Washington. And he had 11 tackles, a sack, and a forced fumble today, so good job, Rocky. Looks like and also I can't seem to find any place that'll confirm this for me either way. So, did LaRon Laundrie start? If there are any Skins fans or people who watch the game out there, is LaRon Laundrie starting across from Sean Taylor? Because I really hope he is, because I like him, and I think that's going to be one hell of a safety team. So, let me know if you guys know. All right, moving on.